Mm-hmm.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is.
Yeah, he got rep
any other in sport as both teams made their way out.
Nah, he can't shoot on that way too high. That one he can't.
Are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and our home team. Set to kick off. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First and 10, it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. They'll run it with Johnson. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Short of the goal line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Kerryon Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Good. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And this one will be brought back to the 22. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first step.
But when this ball's tipped, intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this street, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
And they're swooping.
4-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they work this out past the 25. 22 yards there, a first down.
On
his first 3 passes was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At their own 41-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Tua now on 1st down. Going left side here, and it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
To number 5.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
The Seahawks 26-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. This is Johnson, he's got it. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They go back to the ground to Johnson. Able to fight for 4 yards there to the 13.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. This will be caught just inside the 10. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 21 yards. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Seahawks nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 26. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Jordan Brooks. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
From the gun, it's Tua. Flush to his right. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
13.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little
ball. From the elbow, Colin Sexton way off the mark. Good contest there by Cody. Transition 3, Terry Rozier. Smothers number 22 is in the rafters at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. They actually took it down. Well, they take it down technically, but they allowed his son to wear it. Pretty cool story there. Rozier back-to-back threes. Hornets had made 6 third-quarter threes. Rozier, contact, score it, and a foul.
But shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Over the rim, old school.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson gets this one to Juszczyk. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. There's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That is incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Number 16.
Tyler Lockett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Tua. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Point after, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
This will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Carson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson.
You did what?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So what?
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He may try and run for this.
Where you go?
The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
Yeah.
Now Wilson on 1st down. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st down.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. We'll call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw him.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first
I ain't
and
got no
third.
favorite team. I'm just playing the team.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure from the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
No, they don't control the one team. They control the one team.
Yeah, that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll let this go deep for... It got his man complete.
Yeah,
all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable.
Oh,
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I just never went. Yeah, I've been playing them. Y'all playing them for a while. This will never go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Flushed out, and the pressure gets to him again. Jannard Avery in there to drop him. It sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Keep running that bullshit. Find out some of that. Get some of that. Let's go.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Tua. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's good for another 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. As he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That's complete right side to Gabriel. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And
dog.
His kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This is DJ Reed returning. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Will Dissly, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And
well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Back to the ground now with Gordon. It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. And finally taken down at the 15. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for the touchdown. Kerryon Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Crusaders 41, Seahawks 10.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this put me on over there, man. Why you gonna put me on the slot cornerback instead of the cornerback at the ball back?
And really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly. And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes. He went all the way into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 22-yard line.
They go to Johnson again. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Hey. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jannard Avery, his 2nd sack of the night.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
40-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Wilson. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Wilson to Metcalf that time. 1st down, Seattle. Again, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. To throw again. Wilson. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw again is Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
And now it's Wilson. It's loose. It's out of trouble. The defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try to run down some clock with Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Got his target, Samuel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They pitch it out to Johnson. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the option, here's Tua. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Riley Harrison. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. If they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game. That number of points. They're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything else. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. They'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you turn them in. And then, sometimes you need a friend. When they got your eyes open, if you want it to. You know the ones that when they play, they play you been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait.